Let's bring in Fox News media analyst and host of Fox's Media Buzz, Howard Kurtz. Howie, good evening. You know, we have been hearing about this chatter for years. Is it really all that surprising to you?
Now we have proof. What is stunning about the systematic targeting of conservatives is how sweeping and carefully planned it was, how those who complained were dismissed as conspiracy theorists, and how top Twitter executives lied about it, as in, oh, we would never dream of shadow banning anybody for ideological reasons. False. Now, two Twitter staffers telling Bari Weiss, the journalist, that we control the amplification of your content and normal people don't know about it. Well, nobody knew about it. Who would know that Fox News host Dan Bongino was put on a search blacklist so that nobody could find his post? Here's his reaction.
Please, audience, look me in the face and tell me now, all you media clowns and goons and nuts who told me I was the crazy conspiracy theorist, tell me we live in a free country.
Trace?
Twitter, Howie, have a committee to carry this whole thing out?
Yes, and at the highest levels for the most sensitive cases, there's also a super secret committee, which included former CEO Jack Dorsey. And, you know, the former safety director writing that if there's misinformation that causes harm, we should reduce exposure. Here's the problem. The problem is that Twitter's liberal staff decided what qualified as misinformation according to its agenda. So, for example, in the case of that Stanford professor, who would argue now that extended lockdowns didn't hurt our kids?
We talk about Jack Dorsey. Go ahead, Howie.
I just wanted to say that the phrases that they use are so Orwellian in these memos, Trace. Visibility filtering, de-amplification, a better word is suppression.
Yeah, and the whole thing is you see trend blacklisting, Howie. I mean, the whole thing goes on. It was very intra-Twitter lingo they were using. It kind of always comes back to Elon Musk, who's at the very center of the storm.
You know, the new Twitter czar has been under relentless attack from the left and much of the media, which portray him as a menace who is ruining Twitter. He's turning it into a cesspool. It's not like it was a paradise before. They like having all these rules and regulations, which we can now see have been blatantly abused for sheer partisanship. Of course, conservatives are hailing Musk for trying to give them an even playing field. By the way, and this is like a mystery novel, this would have come out a week ago, but Musk didn't know that Jim Baker, the former FBI general counsel who resigned after an internal investigation, had been quietly hired by the old Twitter bosses, and he foiled the search for documents by Bari Weiss and another reporter until Musk fired him.
Yeah, and of course, the last question is, could this lead to some kind of government intervention, regulation of social media?
Well, there are certainly Democratic leaders and some Republicans as well who've been pushing to take away the immunity that Twitter, Facebook, and others enjoy, but they're not going to agree in a divided Congress. Look, here's the bottom line. Elon Musk is an eccentric genius. Sometimes he goes too far, but he knows that by stirring up this controversy about what happened before, he's driving traffic to the app that he just paid $44 billion for. Trace.
Yeah, it is amazing, Howie. Thank you. You can catch Howie on Media Buzz. That is Sunday morning at 11 Eastern. Always great information on that show again.